We are the Center for Organization Leadership and Development, registered in Zimbabwe, and through the network, we have presence in about 23 countries when we look at our membership database. And we are supported by the International Society for Organization Development and Change in the US, more as a mother body. And we also have an MOU with UNICAF University in Zambia and the Institute of Organizational Development and Emergent Change in Canada. And we are also supported greatly by Heyman Svetkovic, and we see Marina here today. I have worked closely with Nicole. I think now it's almost 5 years. She's been supportive of all our initiative, and with Marina joining that team and being a co-CEO in this Heyman Svetkovic, we are glad that you are also extending your hand to support the work that we do.
Of course.
We are a global-minded network. We are a global-minded institution, and we try to develop or cultivate what we call gadflies. That is, people who provoke insightful ideas and who engage in conversations that are transformational for the sake of leading sustainable strategic change. And having people like Tina, Marina, Maureen, and Cleopas will be joining us shortly to support our initiative is something that is humbling in igniting insightful conversations. So today we're going to have a conversation on coaching, executive coaching and consulting. And the four keynote speakers we have been in this field for a long period of time, and they have demonstrated competence in terms of leading transformational coaching and consulting engagements. And from where we stand as a network, coaching and consulting at executive level helps to facilitate leaders being comfortable with change and leading change in a sustainable manner through the coaching conversations and consulting engagements. Number two, we look at the ability of leaders to partner with change and to partner with all the people they lead for co-creation of sustainable futures. So coaching engagements and consulting engagements facilitate that ability to partner and co-create sustainable futures. And also it enhances the capacity to lead in more agile, networked, and complex systems. And there's a lot of talk everywhere around the environment that we are in being a VUCA environment. So with coaching and consulting conversations, we enhance the capacity to lead in such complex social systems, so to speak. It also improves leadership efficiency. The conversations we are going to have focuses on some of those elements. And I borrow from Nicole Heyman in one of her presentations, and I quote, if we coach one successful CEO and we help him to get 10% better, it has a huge impact on the organization. And when we coach an executive team and each of them gets only 10% better, the impact on the organization is amazing. They close quote. So the conversation we are having here is focused on reframing that mindset and helping us to be effective in our coaching engagements. I like the applied approach that you are using in your executive coaching program and the significance of having an integrated approach. as executive coaches and consultants. I come from the field of organization development, and I speak more about context immersion, being immersed in context before we engage in coaching and consulting conversations. Mm-hmm. And that's what you and Nicole are doing with the Leadership Alliance. So as we engage in our coaching engagements, we need that applied approach where at times we just observe the team as they have dialogue in the organization. And then as you get integrated in that particular system, you then will be able to support the client in that respect. For us as OLDN, we expect conversations that promote diversity, equity, and inclusion. And this is what Marina also pointed out, the significance of diversity, equity, and inclusion, and not at surface level, but really going deep into what exactly is diversity. It goes beyond age and gender and all these other issues. There are some fundamental elements of diversity and inclusion that we need to have in our coaching and consulting conversations. We also need conversations that promote psychological development of leaders and cascading that to the people that they are working with. We also promote the need to nurture entrepreneurial proclivity, the tendency to be entrepreneurial. And this is where innovation comes in, and the creativity of the board, the need to have young people on the board, and supporting the strategic foresight in those conversations. Foster market orientation. We need to understand the market when we're then engaging in those coaching conversations. So thank you so much. The idea behind our conversations is to spark curiosity, imagination, and enlightenment. And just because of these conversations, we reframe our own perspectives. We start seeing things from a different point of view, and we need to spread the same message in our different areas of engagements. We'll continue to have more of these conversations. Our next conversation will be on our international conference, which will be on the 30th and the 31st of July. And on that, we have lined up 4 keynote presentations to capture the field that we represent, the field of organization development. And we'll have 2 panel or plenary sessions with members from Botswana, Nigeria, Ghana, Philippines, and Zimbabwe. And on the 31st, we'll have a plenary session with members from Pakistan, Zambia, Nigeria, Namibia, Zimbabwe, and Afghanistan. And we hope to see you there as we spread the science, theory, the practice, and the values of organization development towards building effective leadership teams, effective organizations, and high-value organizations on the continent and beyond. Thank you so much for being part of this mission. Thank you so much for supporting this vision. We hope to have more of these insightful, enlightening, and imaginative conversations.